Hey everybody, I'm so glad you're here with me today. I am creating a mini zine today, and believe it or not, this is going to be an 18-page zine, which you'll see that it ends up being pretty darn small, but it still has 18 pages. I'm just working on a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is a lightweight cardstock, I'd say. It's about 110 pound. So it's not super thick, but it's also not super thin. It can hold some good color. And as you can see, I'm just going at it with my markers here, just doodling and making marks. Using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I'm going to end up with a tiny zine. It's only going to be about 2 by 3 inches. So of course, if you would like a larger zine in the end, you can use a larger piece of paper from the beginning here. If you've seen any of my previous zine making videos, you know that I like to open up the page and just create my artwork there, and then as we cut and fold the paper, it just allows for a little less control and some fun surprises where you can kind of see where the different colors and textures and all of that end up on each page. So once again, I'm just going about freehand here. There's no rhyme or reason, just having some fun with some different colors here. I talk about the idea of play quite a bit on my website and when I am working with clients, but this is just a great example of playing with art and having fun, enjoying the process, and really being free with it. There's really no way you can mess this up. We're just kind of having fun, and I think more and more with so much going on in the world and in our lives, we just need these quick activities to just kind of do a reset and remind us that we can still have fun and we can still tap into our inner child anytime we need to. I'm going to leave plenty of white space on this, especially because I will likely go back when the zine is complete and add some words. So it's always good to have some white space so those words can shine through. I'm choosing not to use paint on this paper today just because it's going to be folded into such a small zine that I really don't want to add any extra weight or heaviness to it. So I'm just kind of sticking with the markers and the pen in this case. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at that, and now we can begin the fun part of folding. So go ahead and fold your paper in half the long ways. Give it a good crease there as you're folding, and then fold each half into itself. I just folded into that center crease that you just made. Each side there. So then when we unfold here, we should have 4 different columns. All right, there we go. And then we're going to turn the paper and do the same thing. We're going to fold it in half. And then each half is going to be folded in half. And again, fold it into that original crease there in the middle. And then when you're done with these folds, you should have 16 squares of folds on your piece of paper. So it's 4 by 4 basically. All right, and then go ahead and grab your scissors, and we're going to do some cutting. This gets a little bit tricky, so just follow along here. We are going to start on the first crease there, and you're going to cut all the way across until the top crease or the last crease. Okay, and then rotate the paper and do the same thing. So you're going to cut all the way across until that last crease, kind of making a zigzag situation here. And then one more time. All right, there we go. Now, folding. It's a little tricky. So basically you're just gonna start on one end and fold it back and forth into itself. And I do this fairly quickly. It's a lot easier doing it than it looks. You're just kind of following your intuition here, folding along your creases. And then you should end up with 18 pages, and the front page and the back page are still going to be blank because that's just how the fold goes. So you're going to want to, if you want, you know, go ahead and decorate that a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of try to blend it in and make it look like how the interior looks. And then when you're happy with it, of course, you can go back through page by page and add little details. Like I said earlier, you can go ahead and add words, whatever you want to do with this mini zine, this cute little thing. But you will end up with 18 pages in there, which is fun. And then I'll go ahead and unfold it one more time just so you can see the original piece and how we made that happen. Easy peasy. And then if you were to give this away for a gift, or you know, if you were making this with a child, this is kind of fun just to add a little bow around it and put it in a nice box. It makes just a cute little keepsake or a gift for someone. It's always the little details that make a big difference, I believe. And there you go, a mini 18-page zine.